I'm still setting up stream, which means I'm also setting up the chat. It's loading right now. Let's see if I can do the mob vote thing. Yeah, I didn't think so. Your videos. It's so slow. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. Like, what do I do? What do I do? How do I make this actually run right? I'm so confused on why it's so damn slow. Other than that, it's Verizon Wireless's fault for cucking the damn speed. It's so confusing, and I'm the least close to the mood for it right now. I'm genuinely infuriated right now. I'm supposed to be living a life of no violence and peace and love, and I'm like filled with absolute fucking rage. And what is this? There's like a small little black screen. Like how am I supposed to function like this? Oh look, it's all slowly but surely loading now. No, don't start, please. Just stay blank. It's the last video I watched. Also, I still don't have... Like, I got mangrove swamp trees before I got regular spruce trees. Do I have a bed? I don't. Of course I don't. Why would I? Eat more grass, fatty. Perhaps I should start a sheep farm. That also requires that I have seeds for grass. I don't even have carrots yet. Do I have a bucket yet? I do. Good. Oh, wait, is that 3 wool? Oh man, I can just make a bed right now. And that's what people use when they cut their grass. They're like, oh, my grass is looking a little long. I better go grab my axe. I see I have a stone hoe, but I don't care. What's going on, Clarith? Oh, I need dirt. I can put all this crap out of my inventory. Yes, I am playing on single mode. Very astute observation. Oh my gosh, all this crap out of my inventory. Get away. Damn it. 2 blocks over, baby. And then I'm pretty sure I have half slabs. More than that, probably, I would hope. That'll work. You know what? These work too. Then fill these in here. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to be functional. Oh my gosh. Shoot me now. Just actually, please. Didn't even make the... And of course I'm out of iron. Oh my gosh. Just shoot me. Just please. One clean gunshot straight to the face. One, two, three. Hey DJ. Oh, it's too far. Oh, damn it. How am I doing this morning? Night. For me, it is nighttime, and I'm pretty fucking miserable. How about yourself? Damn it. And of course, I already moved the pickaxe. Congratulations. I'm basically, I essentially got fired. So now I have to start job hunting all over again, even though I'm not technically done with probation, which was, my whole plan was to do this painting construction work crap until I'm done, and then I can job hunt just freely. So I can't do that anymore. Now I have to job hunt even though I'm still under restrictions. Ah, I didn't realize you could put a torch on farmland. Tilled soil, as it were. And I do have carrots, apparently. How come you are fired? So essentially it's because I'm slow. Like I'm not fast or good enough. When I was trying to be speedy, I wasn't being thorough. And when I was trying to be thorough, I was slow. But at any rate, so this guy I live with, who up until now was my boss, also employs a dude and a lady. And the dude pretty much gets along with me. And as far as working with them, it goes pretty well. But the lady, and what I'm about to say, is from the same landlord boss's mouth. Is that this lady is ornery and can be a bitch. Again, that's a direct quote right there. So I'm gonna add my own, that she's a petty, ornery bitch. So anyways, first of all, she's a lot better than I am at what she does, because one, she's done it for longer. Oh man, I should keep it PG, but if you can't handle it, you can always leave. But anyways, so she's been doing it a lot longer than I have, so she's objectively better. And if I were to quantify how better she is, like for example at painting, she's like 3 times better than I am, 3 times faster than I am, for starters. And that's not me inherently trying to dunk on myself, right? That's not a self-deprecation thing. That's just a pure observation. She is objectively better at painting than I am. And pretty much anything else, really. But again, she's been doing it for like 5 years. But anyway, so today, the whole objective was drywall a patch of the wall, which she already had under control anyways. I don't know what the hell I was supposed to do to help her speed that along. And also... Oh, really? A green shirt? Oh, man, what are you doing here? I don't want a green shirt. No, 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 no. Nope, no green shirt. Not happening. So anyways, the whole idea was to get this place ready to have it, what's it called? They're putting floors in. They're putting wood paneling floors in. And the wood paneling floors, first, obviously, you have to clean the floor underneath that they go in. So then the concept, very basically, is to clean up the floors, which we also apparently had to, there was blinds in the window, so we had to take all the blinds down. That's what I got to do first. So I took all the blinds out, and then oh, there's 2 of them. If I do it with lava, it's not murder. Good. Anyways, y'all make more babies. And no more green shirts, damn it. So the first thing I got to primarily do today at this house was take out the blinds and then remove the brackets that they were attached to with. So I did that. It took me a minute, especially because I had to, like at first it was like, oh, I'll just use my screw gun. Oh, it's this flathead thing, so then I'll go find the piece. Luckily it's all organized in the thing it came in. But then it was like, oh, now some of these are Phillips heads, so now I gotta stop what I'm doing, go back to my bag and get the Phillips head one. And then I thought it was just, I was really stupid. I put the flat one back in and went back to doing them only to find that there were still some flathead ones, so then I had to go back to my bag, so that was a bit of a waste of time. But anyways, so she was doing that wall fill-in thing with drywall, and then, so I was worried about getting, I guess, the floors cleaned up. And then, like I said, I was trying to be quick about it, but in trying to be quick about it, I actually wasn't thorough enough, sweeping hard enough. So then she gets mad about that. Plus, because I had internet where I should have just like played on music or a video playlist, but I thought, well, I have internet where I'm at, I can put on like a couple true crime podcasts or something, and I mean, that's what I did. But the thing about those is when they're over, you know, you got to pick another video, so I'd have to go get another video real quick. I guess it's more like a long story short. I was taking too long for her pleasure, so that she starts getting angry at me. And when I say she starts getting angry at me, so at one point, because she was like, oh, all of this stuff needs to be moved off the floor, and I was under the impression that she had said, or that she was meaning that all these things would have to be moved off the floor and also into the garage. Like she just wanted the whole house clean, basically. Like, alright, I get that. And I even tried qualifying that. I was like, even these two things, and by these two things I mean the dishwasher and the stove. And she comes back with, quote, everything. And I'm like, okay. She didn't do the quotation marks. That's exactly how she said it. So I was like, alright. So you want everything moved. So I started moving everything. Literally, quote, everything. So I started moving everything. And I decided to shoot a text my landlord boss, and I was like, hey, you know, what's the deal with these things? Do they have to be moved all the way there? Can they just be moved into the kitchen? I figured they'd just be moved into the kitchen. That makes a lot more sense to me. And he didn't answer yet, so I started picking up all the smaller stuff, like for the main stuff that wasn't anyone's tools we were using, I put them in the kitchen. And then for everything else, I moved to the garage, and that was just kind of what I was doing. So then I'm moving, one of the last things I started moving was the stuff that was on the stove. I was like, oh, I can probably just move this into the kitchen or throw it into the trash. And one of them was a sprawled out piece of newspaper, just like two pieces of, you know, just one page, 2 pages of newspaper, but one solid piece, whatever. So I was like, oh, you know, here's the newspaper, I gotta move it. But as I go to move it, I catch up on it, my eye catches, and I notice this newspaper is entirely in Japanese. And I just thought, well, that's pretty crazy. You know, we're in America. We don't really do a whole lot of Japanese speaking here in America. Maybe if it was in Los Angeles, you could be like, oh, yeah, someone got this from Little Tokyo. Ain't that neat? But, so in the 3 seconds that I was marveling at it, and I was about to be like, yo, check this out, this newspaper is all in Japanese. She comes around and she's just absolutely livid for some reason. Again, presumably because she's a lot better at it than I am, and I'm apparently a thumb in my asser, even though that is objectively wrong. I did a lot of carrying heavy things down. I did a lot of when I was sweeping, I moved from one room to the next, and then the next room, I realized there was still more staples in the floors. I was like, oh, let me just go get my screwdriver and pluck these staples out. Some of them came out smooth, but not all of them, you know. Some of them you gotta, like, pry it out with your thumb. I didn't want to have to go all the way out to my car to get the pliers. So, you know, I tried to be diligent about it. And then also at some point, my phone, I got a Facebook Messenger thing for someone trying to buy my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Which, by the way, I'm still trying to sell my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Here's only 4 of the 6 boxes I have for sale, alongside 18 Speed Duel decks and 5 Master Roll 5 decks that are all decked and deck boxed and sleeved. But anyways, I digress. And the guy was like, "Hey man, can you ship it to New Mexico?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that. That's fine." I'm like, all I need is the address I'm sending it to, and then the payment, so that I can actually afford to mail it. And he's like, "Well, I'm not sending any payment until I know it's shipped." And I'm just like, I'm not gonna ship it somewhere until I get a payment for it. That's kind of stupid. Even if you're like, "Oh, just pay the shipping first, then," and then the guy, you know, I get to the like, here's a scenario. I don't want to happen. But I do that. I receive just enough to ship it, right? I go to the USPS office, and then I go, "Hey guys, here's this package. Ship it to this address." I pay them the money, and now they have it behind the counter. And then I'm waiting for the guy, like, "All right, so where's the rest of the money?" And then he just never sends it. You know, like, oh, like I hear about him the next day, and he's like, "Oh yeah. Actually, I want to cancel it," or something like, or if he never, like, blocks me on Facebook Messenger now. Like, there's no way. Like, his whole thing is built on not trusting me. So then at what point do I have to trust him, this complete stranger? You know? It's like, I don't understand how you think this is supposed to work, my guy. And even if it was just like, or the other option is I'm sitting there at the USPS place, and it's like, all right, waiting for this guy to answer me, and he never does. So then I just take it back, and then he finally gets back to me the next day, and he's like, "Oh, hey, here's, here's that money." So then now I got to go back to the post office, assuming I can even get a refund for it. So then especially if not, then I'd have to pay again to reship it, essentially, because otherwise I would have just been standing around at the counter waiting for him to answer me, and they finally go, "Oh, it's time to close." So I gotta go, "All right, well, I can't wait around forever." So then I just gotta tell the guy that I canceled the shipping. I don't know, there's just a lot of BS going on there, and I couldn't get behind it. And mind you, this is all going on while I'm trying to focus on work and getting staples pulled out and the floor swept up and all this other stuff. So, and that's not even include any time when I had to, like, is that a skelly horse? Yes, stay away from that. That's, any other time when it was like, "Oh, my video playlist ended. Now I want to change my change my video so I can continue listening to whatever it is I'm listening to." Which, for the record, today was True Crimes Podcasts by, like, what is it called? It's the Simon Whistler channel. The Casual Criminalist. Just stuff like that. That, That Chapter channel. That's a really great one, too. I'm just listening to stuff while I do work, since I have the internet to back it up. It wasn't the same videos over and over again, or the same music songs over and over again. You know, I could actually mix it up and listen to something new while I work. Anyways, she was mad. Like, just stupid mad. So then at some point, she sees that I moved literally everything, because that was the intention, was to clean out literally everything so that there was nothing anywhere and it was all empty floor space, perfect for a work environment and propped to be cleaned. And she didn't like that, so she gets really mad and she starts yelling at me saying, you know, why don't you just head home for the day and blah blah blah, and something about how it's gonna never happen again or something. Which almost, honestly, it's a little ominous and slightly threatening. Mind you, the entire time she's yelling at me, I'm not yelling at her. I'm not yelling back. I didn't initiate a yell. You know, I didn't do any of that. I didn't get all up in her face or defensive about it, you know. I was pretty straightforward and calm, and just when she's like, you need to leave, it's like, alright, bye. Now mind you, let's rewind a bit to when I first got there, because the whole day started with I had to forego any sort of work to go take a stupid drug test. Way back at like 5 in the morning, the cat wakes me up. Or I woke up, and also because I woke up, the cat was up, but he starts meowing at me. I guess he didn't want to be inside anymore. So I thought, oh, alright, take him out. Oh, it's like 5 in the morning, I'm not really paying attention to exactly what time it is. But I have to pee now. So then I peed. As you do. And then the main point of contention and concern was the fact that, you know, a few hours later I find out, oh, it's a drug test day, but I already peed. So now I have to, you know, drink water and whatever and have to be able to pee again. So that took some time. And then finally, when it was all over and I did the thing, I head over there. I got told to pick up a broom on the way, so I did that. So I head over there and I get there. And one of the first things she says to me is that, you know, she didn't realize that I had got sent over there. And that if she'd known that, she would have requested me to pick up a few things, including but not limited to a broom and dustpan. And I thought, well, let me go out to my car and see what I got. And as it turns out, I actually had a broom and dustpan in my car. It just kind of worked out that way. So I thought, oh, yeah, that's really good, and can help her out now, and that she has more tools than she needs. But unfortunately for me, that didn't change anything. So at the point, anyways, when I start leaving, because she was so livid she had me leave, I thought, well, I'm the one that brought all this stuff here, I might as well take it with me. And then she starts getting pissed off that I was taking my tools with me. At some point, I could hear her yelling over through the phone to my current landlord boss. And she said, and I quote, he was reading a fucking newspaper. That's a quote. Right? I can't tell the entire scope of the story if I don't say exactly what happened. But anyways. And all I can think about is how I can only read, write, and speak one language. And that language is English. So again, I was marveling at the fact that this, in a purely English American state / country, okay, here is a fully no nonsense, straight up Japanese newspaper, and I thought, whoa, that's pretty crazy. But somehow that equates to me outright reading it. Still not sure how that one worked out. But anyways, naturally, because she's done it longer, he's known her longer, and obviously she does the work objectively better than I can. When it comes time to sending one person or the other away from the work site, obviously it was me. So all in all, in the end, it didn't even matter. No, but really though, in the end, I'm the one that got cut. So that was probably a long-winded story. I'm multitasking. Yeah, well, they don't really see it like that, you know. They see it as I shouldn't be on my phone at all, even though this lady has no problem getting on her phone to talk to whatever boyfriend or whatever. I mean, there's another hard rule about, there's a hard rule that boss guy has, and the hard rule is that there's no smoking on the job, period. And I kept it to myself. I didn't even say anything. That at the last job we were at, whenever the homeowners were definitively away, like if they were in their house, this would never happened. But they were like, "Oh, we're going into town for whatever event. We'll be back. You know, we'll be gone all day." Spoiler alert: they weren't gone all day. It was like they were gone like half the day. But anyways, so now because they're gone, she takes the opportunity to smoke cigarettes while painting. Even though that is objectively a hard rule against how we're supposed to act on the job. I got to text my boss when I was leaving with this stuff, and he's like, leave her the stuff so she can do the work. I'm like, she doesn't deserve it, but I will. And I did. I still absolutely don't think she deserves it. Can I still live in the mobile home? Yes. Yes, he's not being wholly heartless and kicking me out. But he did point out the fact that it costs money. So all the time I was working for him, you know, I was getting works done. I was getting work done, and earning him money that otherwise he would have had to do himself anyways. So in the end, that's how I paid this off. And then, or paid him back for this was by working. And then the money he paid me was just a small snippet of what someone normally would get paid. But either way, for the record, I'm looking for spruce trees. But anyway, so that's how that little arrangement worked out. But he's not going to kick me out entirely. It's just now I have to start job hunting. Even he said it was going to happen eventually. Because since I don't really know what I'm doing, there's only so many things he can have me do by myself. Like, unless it's like painting, and I guess there's not a whole lot of that going on right now. Hey. Worst case scenario, I have to start downsizing stuff, or his favorite thing, where I just leave stuff here. That's happened once or twice. Not from me, but from other people. Oh. And other people would leave stuff here, and maybe he'd be kind enough to leave it in the mobile home or something. But worst case scenario is I downsize and go back to living in my car, which is inherently going to suck because then I have to look for work while also being homeless in my car. At least from now, I can just look for work from here. Half-year job hunting. Oh, man. It's sad that it's even standard. I haven't even begun filling out applications and I'm already sick of it. Mostly because I know pretty much every place I apply to is not going to hire me anyway. What they want is, even though I am the epitome of a good person to hire, because I have absolutely nothing but free time to work for a company. Oh, I have no choice but to try. But I can just see it now where no one's going to want to hire me because of either my age and or my past work history. I never answer to it. I'm sure he's left already. Hopefully not. That's fine if he is. But Pukio, it is definitely tough. It's not fun. Oh jeez. See, I can't do the job I want to do, which for the record is working at Domino's, because they're going to want to hire me as a delivery driver, which I can't do until I get a driver's license. It's ironic. I have insurance, but no driver's license. That's always funny. So that's annoying. The only other thing I would love to do is an overnight gig. Either something like what DJ does, where it's just walking security, patrolling or something. Which, I mean, if I can get someone to hire me for it, I would do it. I don't care. Or an overnight gig like shelf stacking, which is the, oh, spruce trees, which is like the epitome of mind-numbing, brain-dead labor. Because once you want, the hardest part of that is learning where all the products go. That's because I have some fine or ticket or something. But if I accept and then pay the fine or ticket or whatever, then I'm accepting ultimate responsibility for the accident that led to the ticket. So if I do that, if I do that and accept full responsibility of the accident, then I'm also accepting the fact that I owe $13,000 to their insurance company, which is horse poop, considering the way the law works in terms of driving is that whoever backs into the other person is at fault. So considering they're the ones who backed into me, I feel like they should be at fault and they should pay for their own damages. I mean, I'm paying for my own damages. I mean, I haven't even fixed any portion of my car yet. Other than like if you want to be like, oh well, use chicken wire to put the car fender back together. That's not fixing the car. The lights are for the most part still messed up. The guy who fixed my lights, I can't get him to look at my headlights. He's like, oh, well, you know, the tail lights work, just don't drive at night. Like, bro, our days are getting shorter. When the time slips back an hour, and then it'll get nighttime earlier, which means I can be out even less of the time. Like, it makes no sense. I got the dude some booze, too, because I figured that'd be a nice incentive slash payment to take a look at my lights and get them to run better. And I don't think it's done anything. So other than going to places that I know, like, oh, I've done grocery stocking before, I could try that. You know, other than going to places that I've worked before in the past that I feel confident that I could do, there's not really any place I can go that I know will hire me. Oh, you know what? I take that back. Actually, I just thought of something. Actually, just now. So the last time I was out shopping, I was at, oh man, that's crazy. So, I was just talking about my lights too. So I was at the auto parts store, and the guy, I was going to say low key, but it wasn't really low key at all. It was pretty high key. He was saying that, he let me know that they were hiring. And he said it out of nowhere too. so that I wonder if he's like really needing people. I even told him, I was like, I'll let you know if the paint job doesn't work out, the painting gig. Well, guess what? The painting gig, has not worked out. So actually, maybe I do have a good lead for a job. So anyways, yeah, the whole car thing hasn't really panned out yet. Because they wanted me to pay $13,000. And I decided to just take it to court so that it could get resolved one way or the other and I can get my license back by the end of it. I guess I need to call up my public defender at some point. Yeah, definite good luck. That's unless you're talking about the job, I guess, because there's a lag. But anyways, yeah. It's just rough, dude. Just like Pukio said, it is rough. Or did he say tough? I think he said tough. Like the golem that won't make it into the game. It's super tough, and it's not fun. And it's pretty nerve-wracking. Because at first I didn't think much of it, and I didn't really care. I just thought, she's just... Because even, like, the boss was telling me that the other day, or this morning, he was talking with her, and she was talking about how, she lost money gambling again, and that, her estranged ex-boyfriend stole like $1,000 from her or something, even though he's certain that that's just so she can get more money. He's also pretty sure she's doing meth, so that's always fun. You know what? I would absolutely love some Yuka. I'm not going to stream it. I don't want to do any of that anymore. I just want to do a... Here's the question: will you actually be able to talk on the video, like a voice-to-voice chat when we duel? Because that would be a lot nicer, to be honest. Alright, perfect. Yes, then absolutely. I probably would have done it anyway, but now it's even better. I am just so distraught now. But I guess not as bad because apparently there's a lead for work. I'll just throw on my best suit tomorrow and head straight over to the auto parts store when it opens. Be like, yo dog, I heard you were hiring and painting is slowing down, so I need definitive hours. Like, I'm pretty sure all it is moving parts around, stocking the store, and helping customers, even though I don't... that's the problem. Like, I can't imagine anyone would want to hire me, because they'd be like, what do you know about cars? And I would say, nothing. I know how to drive them well. And then they would see my car outside and go, I don't know about that. Like, no, you don't understand. The speed limit sign says take the curves at 30 and I take it at 80. Like, I know how to drive. If there's one thing I know how to do, it's drive my car and not flip it. That's one of my favorite things to do since coming to Colorado is drive through the mountains, but at disgustingly higher speeds than the posted speed limit. That is, I love doing that. I do that only when the weather permits it and when there's not anywhere near enough traffic. Because obviously if there's a lot of traffic, you don't want to do that. That's just irresponsible. And if you're, if it's raining and you do that, then you're retarded. Because that's just, it's stupid. That's bad. That's asking for a tire blowout or skid out of control, water plane, something like that, you know. Alright, I got spruce trees. I'm trying to remember if I have dark oak or not. I might stop in the dark oak forest. I honestly can't remember if I have dark oak or not. I've been talking with this random guy from a state in USA called Massachusetts, which I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the pronunciation of that. I've never once thought about the pronunciation until I there's this song about Massachusetts. Is this a dark oak? No. Somewhere over here. Massachusetts. I can't even think of how that song goes, but it's so funny. But anyways, it's a Yilbis song. So anyways, he lives in the state, and he's like, oh, I bought 4 Yu-Gi-Oh starter decks, and I smushed them together, and it was like a 50-card fluster-clucked kind of deck. And he's just like, bro, check. It was in that Facebook group, but eventually he's like, yo, here's my deck. What's some advice about making it better? And of course, a lot of people were, I guess maybe, I didn't actually see all the comments. I was one of the first people. And I was like, if you're serious, because there's a lot of trolls. There's a lot of idiot people who like know things they have going on and then act stupid about prices and rulings and card legality and stuff. But this guy was genuine. So I was like, yeah, I could give you some pointers on this and that. And so he's like, here's all the cards I have so far, which is just the 4 starter decks, but I didn't know the exact cards. So I was like, well, you need to trim these cards out. Those cards are currently banned, so you gotta take those out. This one's only limited, and this is pretty much the basic strategy you're looking at using, which is to say, vanilla beatdown. His ultimate thing was he's like, I got Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I want to use them. And I was like, alright, sure. And so on and so forth until he trimmed it down a bunch. And then finally he's like, so do you think I have any chance against like modern decks? Oh, I just kind of laughed. I'm like, no, you have no chance. Like one of the, and the only person he actually played against was his buddy. His buddy owns a Pendulum starter deck. I still have no idea which Pendulum starter deck. He keeps telling me that he's going to download Discord and get me added, and then his buddy's going to add me on Discord and all this other stuff, and it still hasn't happened yet. So I can't talk with a buddy, and he doesn't know the Pendulums. So I was just like, I'm trying to talk with him, and I was just like, well, you've got like MST and Raigeki Break, Dust Tornado. Basically what you're going to want to do is when he has his pendulums on the field, they call it setting the scales, which now that I think about it is pretty bad, because setting a card generally means it's face down. But anyways, I was like, well, what you're going to do is wait till he's got his scales out, and then pop his scales like with MST or something. And then you can't pendulum summon at least, so there's that. That'll slow him down. Gave him all these pointers and stuff. And then he's like, alright, today's the day, I'm gonna go duel my buddy. And turns out they did 3 duels, and of the 3 duels, only 1 duel was versus the Pendulum deck, of which apparently he lost. So that didn't do any good apparently, but whatever. And then the next thing in line was his buddy's Xyz deck. And I still have no idea what the Xyz deck entails. It just was an Xyz based deck. No clue, but he won apparently, so that was good. He lost the first duel, won the second one, and then won the third one. So technically, he won one match because it was a different deck, but he won both times. And then he lost a random one of against the pendulum deck. But either way. Oh my gosh, I still only have 2. Yeah, it was alright. He was really, really stoked about it. I was still technically at work. So by the time I got off and I got done, dude gives me a call and he's like, yo, bro, this blah, 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 blah. And then he did this and I activated this. And then whatever. And he's like, and I won. I was like, alright, cool. Good job, man. It was a pretty wholesome moment. And then it got even more wholesome. And like he went on to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook page. He went, oh, 10. Okay, I'm done. And then he went back there to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Page and he was like, yo, dog, this community helped me kick some butt. But more specifically, it was this dude. I'm like, alright. That's cool. I'm really happy for you, man. So anyways, I told him about EDO Pro and about how you can just build any deck with any cards and blah, blah, blah. But you have to go through their Discord and blah, blah, blah. He's roughly our age, I guess. He's a working man. And his buddy apparently went... Oh, gosh, this was stupid. His buddy went and... earlier just today... His buddy went, I guess, online and bought like 6 different starter decks or structure decks. I was just like, dang, that's dedication, I guess. I tried selling him mine, like, hey man, you want a physical collection? You can get 5 Master Rule 5 decks. And like 17 Speed Duel decks, but he's like, oh, I'm not really into Speed Duel. Which is a shame, because he likes older Yu-Gi-Oh! He wants the older cards to work. I'm trying to tell him, like... I mean, you can get things like Ash Blossom, Skill Drain, stuff like that. You can, you know... You can just floodgate your opponent out. Or like in Ash Blossom's case, you just make it to where none of their cards do anything anymore. I get it hard. First of all, he has like no searchers in his deck. If I were to classify his deck, it would be old school schoolyard beatdown. That's it. It barely qualifies as a deck. You would say, is this a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? You'd say, well, there's 40 cards there, so technically yes. And in no other way or capacity would it qualify. Someone was like, for example, if you make your deck in EDO Pro and then you play me with it, you will probably lose. And that's pretty much no matter what. Oh! And that's pretty much no matter what deck I use. I did actually I put them in EDO Pro too. I can actually play them with you later. They're bad. They're objectively bad. But I made baby decks. Like baby's first Yu-Gi-Oh deck kind of decks. Using Speed Duel cards. And, I mean, you're never going to win with them. Something like a Roma deck? I mean, in terms of, like, it's technically a deck, but it's not very good, but no. Your Aroma deck would absolutely destroy him because of how slow his deck is. I'm talking like, dude had an instance. The first duel he had, the instance was he only had Dark Magician. That's the only card he drew into. Everything else was a spell trap. The only monster he had drawn was Dark Magician. Granted, it was my recommendation that he lower the number of monsters. Because, I mean, let's face it. Man, here's the problem, though. Oh! I don't have any bones. So here's the problem. If someone were to play a goat deck versus him, he would absolutely lose. If I were to... Okay, what's another term I can use to describe his deck? Vanilla beatdown. I'm talking like all the monsters have 1800 attack. Some of them have 2000 defense. And then, yeah, trash. Yeah, basically. And let's not forget the one-time wizard. Because, and I quote, I just can't not have it. I have to use it. It could really come in a pinch. I'm like, alright, that's your call. Wow, and he won. Yeah, I really wish I could have seen the duel right there. I really, really wish I could have. Because I thought for sure he had a fighting chance versus the pendulum deck. Play with me on Minecraft. No thank you, but I appreciate the offer. I don't know how he won. I would have loved to see that duel. I thought for sure he could have won the pendulum match. Because then he could have just kept popping the scales. But the problem is, he has no search power whatsoever. Every single card in his deck, he has to hard draw into. There's one part today where he's like, oh, I found Obelisk the Tormentor for $3. People always tell me Obelisk is the only good god card. And it is. Objectively, just by themselves, he's the best god card. But then he's like, I really want to play it. Do you think my deck would be able to do it? And I'm like, man, you know, you sound like you're having a hard time getting even 2 monsters out to tribute for Dark Magician or Blue Eyes. I don't understand how you think you're going to get out 3. Yeah, it's a good beat stick, but that's all it is. That's the issue. Like, Raw only has attack if you pay all but your 100 of your life points. Slifer only has good attack if you have a lot of cards in your hand. And you have to literally build your deck around having a lot of cards in your hand. So at least Obelisk always has 4K, and has targeting protection. But I was like, you know, Dark Hole, Raigeki, Lightning Storm, hell, Lightning Vortex. All of these cards will destroy Obelisk. It's his targeting protection won't save him from that. He's like, oh, but he can't be targeted. Like, yeah, but see, those cards don't target. That's the point. So he's like, oh, after I explained a bunch of it to him, he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it would be pretty hard. Alright. I don't know if he went through with it and put it in there or not. Hopefully he'll figure it out that it's not good. Yeah, Red Rose Dragon. This dude doesn't really even understand synchros. He didn't even understand fusions. When I tell you that this guy was a Yu-Gi-Oh virgin, okay? I'm telling you, my man's had 1000 Dragon in his main deck. His 50 card main deck. Like, let's talk a minute about how bad 1000 Dragon is, okay? First of all, you have to run Baby Dragon and Time Wizard, and then also Polymerization. Yes, there's many other options, but for the sake of argument, we'll just say Polymerization, Vanilla Polymerization. So then you have to run those cards. Then not only do those cards have to be in your deck, even if they were just a one-of, now you have to hard draw into Time Wizard, and baby dragon and polymerization, and then you activate polymerization, hoping it doesn't somehow get otherwise negated. And now that polymerization actually went through, then you send from your hand to the graveyard to get rid of baby dragon and time wizard to trade it in for a 2400 monster that doesn't have any effect whatsoever, and that entire play cost you 3 cards that you had to hard draw into. It's not good. I know you already know this, but I just... Oh my gosh. This dude. God bless him. Yeah, I don't see any dark oak over here. Oh, it's a travesty. I wish I could have got a full play-by-play of how he won. Like, did his friend brick both times? He's like, and then he sits there explaining these monsters to me, like Xyz monsters. Like, I do have dark oak. Well, whatever. So then he starts explaining the Xyz monsters to me like I somehow don't know what they are. He's like, it's crazy. He gets 2 4s out, and then he gets another 4 on top of it, and it's got like 2500 attack. I'm like, yeah, yes, yes. This is Xyz summoning, yes. Beautiful, you're learning, yes. That was so funny. So good. I'm so happy for that guy that he won his presumably terrible duel. Then he keeps telling me, he's like, oh, I'm gonna baby steps. Yeah. No, hey, I started somewhere. I remember a point in my time dueling Yu-Gi-Oh! When I had to ask why everyone ran Pot of Greed. Because I just didn't understand it. You know, I didn't know the secrets of what it did. Which is really, really retarded when I say it out loud, but whatever. Like, I absolutely... Oh. Bye, pig. Oh, no, he survived. Do I have any other pigs over here I can breed you with? Or are you just a lone pig? Yeah. I didn't know stuff good at Minecraft either. So my pigs are eating. I want to eat too. In fact, I have food that's been cooking this whole time. I say cooking very loosely. Because it's literally just a can of beans and a can of corn poured together. That's it. That's my dinner tonight. I streamed 69 minutes ago. Nice. Also, hello and welcome, Rage. I'm a depressed, sad boy today, but I'm going to get over it. Put on my big boy panties. Hopefully these pigs don't despawn too, because I don't put them in a thing. Do I still remember you? Yes. It has not been anywhere near long enough to forget a rabid fanboy. Made gaming group by introducing my cousin with my colleague gamer. Nice. Oh yeah, so that guy keeps saying, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Discord. I'm gonna give my friend your Discord, and I'm gonna get Edo Pro and tell him about Edo Pro and all this other stuff. And I still haven't heard from either one of them yet. Let's see if these guys are boning yet. You guys make any babies? Huh? Hey, a baby! My mom bought me RTX 3060. I don't know what that is. Is that like a really good graphics card or something? It must be, because DJ goes, wow. Really good. Okay. Can you do what's the big thing right now in gaming? Can you do RTX on? Can it do ray tracing graphics? Damn it, I don't need a how-to on trading. RTX 3050. Oh, yeah, well his is better than yours just by numbers alone. And yours is pretty good from what I hear. Finally, I have gold carrots. And all it cost me was cake. Oh, here, let me... See, now that they sold stuff, they're like, oh, we have more money, we can have another baby. Yeah, 170 mods. That's a lot of mods, dude. Oh, did I finish this already? And put, on all of them? Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess that is pretty good. I think when mine runs, it runs at like 100-something mods. Definitely not 170. And really, it's a lot less that because it's like 30 or not even, it's not even that many mods in the folder. But there's a lot of them. It says there's a lot of them running on the front homepage Minecraft screen. It's always like 100-something mods, and I'm like, my folder is not that big, but okay. I try not to argue with it. Where's my fourth kid? Pop it out. Don't mind me watching. I want dinner and a show. Okay, well, they're taking forever. I wonder if I have to give them bread. I don't even have any bread. I don't think well, maybe I do. Hey, pigs! Stop running away. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter if I feed them, they're all gonna despawn. HP grade channel. I don't know what that means. Of course I don't have any ladders. Why would I have any ladders? What sense does that make? PG rating. Oh, okay. Right. And I shouldn't swear. Like, that's a huge Christian value right there, is not swearing. But man, let me tell you, when I get wildly butthurt, it's kind of hard not to. Especially when I've been doing it for several years. That's something people I don't think really take into consideration. You know, I might have been raised in a religious household, but I didn't live my life that way. I lived my life with the mouth of a sailor and absolutely zero regard for God at all. God, those pigs are stuck there now. I didn't care about God when I was a kid. Well, I kind of did. And then at some point I took a science class and I was like, well, this isn't, you know, if this is objective reality, damn it. Oh, you fat pig. Hey, do you like golden carrots? It's not good enough. Like, I took a science class and I was like, oh, this isn't at all what I understand. This isn't what I was taught in church. So then I thought the Bible was incredibly fake. And really what it is our understanding of it versus the understanding of the world. Breaking universe, what's going on? Come get your carrot, fatty. Get in the hole. This is your home now. Am I having a good night? I'll tell you what, it's getting better. But, man, moo pig. I didn't start off that way. It was kind of a miserable night, to be honest. If you're wondering about why, you can go back and rewatch the stream later on where I explain things. But anyways. And to answer your question, Rage, I've known DJ for a few years now. Back when I lived in Texas. And before I started moving to wherever I could get weed. That's what I came to Colorado for, was weed and puss. I came to Colorado to get high and get laid. I did both of those things and it ruined my life. But anyways. Yeah, it was a cool time. That was back when I had my own little house. It was more like a modular house, kind of like this is now. Congratulations. It was like it's called a modular house, which is definitely much larger than a camper trailer. But it was a house. Had a washer and dryer, a shower, bathroom, running water, all that stuff. Air conditioner, heater. It's great. Absolutely great. But anyways, that was back in Texas when I was working 2 jobs to afford such a thing. And also, weed is illegal in Texas. So I came to Colorado at the start of the pandemic. There we go. If I can make a wish, I wish for infinite wishes, so then I could wish for you to be popular. Oh man, if I could make money by playing video games, that would be the best. Because I know there's people who stream and then they make money off of just streaming alone. But then there's also people who run like a roof of glass for the pigs. I'll consider it. Right, I understand. Like I know there's people who run multiple YouTube channels. Like there's a guy called the Duologs, aka Huruma Red X. Dude's got like a World of Warcraft channel, a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, a stream channel, a stream clips channel, where he just uploads clips from his stream. Wow, 298. You know, I've got two more. I only need 1,000. Even though I barely have 300 people that care. And they certainly don't all watch every video I upload. Oh man, I had a train of thought and it had left the station. Oh wow. Well, thank you. Wow, thank you. Also, 100 sub per year. Oh, I know it's sad. You know, maybe if I always say this, but there's no definitive truth to it. I don't actually know. I'm not psychic. But I'm always under the impression that had I just uploaded more religiously, you know, more consistently uploaded, and always up the quality, never fall back on quality just because, you know, don't get complacent. For a while it's okay, you know, because then people know what to expect, but at some point you gotta be able to beef up the... Why am I raising pigs? What the hell am I doing? Well, anyways. You know, I always thought, oh, well, if I just did more content in general, that I would have more subs. But there's no guarantee of that. Alright, what are you trading over here? Coal and an axe and a sword, and the sword is smite too. I guess now I have to go get some coal. Someone should definitely subscribe to Rage Neon. It's not going to be me. I have a very small, very curated subscription listing. And if that offends you, then you can leave. I don't subscribe to people just to subscribe to them. I subscribe to things that I actually want to see in my list. And there's two types of people in the world. One who will purely understand and accept that, or one that will hate me for life because I'm a horrible person, apparently. Bro, okay. Actually, I don't want to lose my, like, I could go down my subscription list, and you would probably get the idea of, the channels. Spoiler alert, a very great amount of them are all the same person. This guy named Simon Whistler. I mean, hell, the YouTube people, have a good night. The Minecraft YouTube people I subscribe to, I barely even watch their videos even anymore. Like, I can't remember the last time I watched a mumbo jumbo video, but I'm pretty sure I'm still subscribed to the guy. Tongahan Gaming, hello there. Gosh, what else do I know? There's this another Minecraft YouTuber called Wadzy. I'll admit I do watch his videos when he uploads, but he's uploaded very sparsely nowadays. I think there's another guy. I can't think of his name right now, but I've been watching him recently. Oh man, they're doing that thing. Look now, 5. Oh, there you go, DJ. You got a new subscriber. There's also, every now and again, I do it every few months where I go through my list and unsubscribe from channels that I just don't watch anymore. I haven't done it in a while, so I'll probably have to do it again. I'm probably like the world's worst YouTuber. You know, I don't upload anywhere near enough as I should. I feel like there's a lot of people who would see the way I run YouTube and would just be like, oh, you're doing it every last bit of wrong, and I would just have to agree with them. Like, yeah. Can I play Darkhold and after the board is cleared, play an attack monster? This is what I'm talking about. Absolutely. That is 100% the intended use of Dark Hole. Clear the board. Then do your summon. and attack with it. Perfect strategy. Jabik sent a friend request. That must be the new guy. Either the guy that I was just talking to or his friend. I don't know which one it is yet. Oh, God bless that man. Yo, can I dark hole and then summon a monster? Yes. Yes, that is how the... Yes. Y'all, this boy is gonna go places. Do I know you? I know of you by the fact that you showed into my stream the other day, and you're apparently continuing to show in, which I do appreciate. Thank you. But I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I've never spent time with you. You know, we've never sat down and hung out and chatted and ate a pizza together or something. Which is probably most even less likely to happen considering your apparent age of 13. 9:38 a.m. It is 9... Yeah, that's right. You're 12 hours directly behind me. Or ahead of me. Is it 9 in the morning on Saturday? See, look at that. You're closer to DJ than you are to me. You have a higher percentage chance of hanging out with him than you do with me. Oh man, I was doing exactly this. It is Saturday. Alright, on. I was doing exactly this. So I've been playing hardcore, a hardcore map for fun. Just no cameras, no recording, no nothing. Just I feel like I want to play Minecraft, so I'll sit down on my computer, load up standard 1.19.2 and Optifine, and play Minecraft. And it happens to be hardcore. So I was doing that, and I died today. Can I show you achievements? They don't have achievements in Bedrock. Oh, in Java? Like, I'm almost 100% certain there's no achievements in Bedrock. Only in Java. What does that mean? My bottom line is legit. I need actual explanation on that. I don't understand. May duel tomorrow. Your buddy or an EDO pro? So excited to try and summon Obelisk. He's talking about his buddy then. Bottom line, this is my stream on my channel, YouTube channel. If you don't like my opinions and stop watching my channel, go start your own channel and have your own streams and express your opinions there. I'm so sick of people doing that too. Because I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about, and if I get on a tangent of something, whatever it is, the oh god, excuse me, the number one issue people hate hearing about is the stance on trans rights and the entire trans movement in general. They hate hearing about that, but it's like, well, that's what I'm talking about now, and it's gonna last for as long as I feel like, and that's all there is to it. So I get tired of people trying to control what I say. And then people will say, well, you know, if you keep getting political or whatever, then no one will watch your stream. I don't care. I am seeing you as a future Mr. Beast. I needed that laugh greatly. Thank you. We have played Sky Islands if you want. Yeah, I don't know how far back you have to go to see those. Man, if I could make Mr. Beast money, which is definitely never going to happen because I don't do videos that try to gain the algorithm, or I don't do videos that are in line with trends. Like, there's a new Mario movie coming out, and they released their first trailer. Like, if I was trying to chase trends, I could do like a reaction video to that trailer, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't care. I like the movie. I saw the trailer. I think it looks pretty good. Uh, I don't really know about everyone's hate on Chris Pratt as Mario. Apparently there was some article where it said his Mario voice is going to be something we've never heard before. And then also apparently it just sounds exactly like Chris Pratt. It's like, I don't know what you guys expect. He's not like a veteran voice actor or anything. I like old one. You talking about the 80s Mario movie with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo? No, his name's Mario, and I'm Luigi Mario. We're brothers. And actually, he's more of like a mother to me. That one? I will say, being fully serious here, I would love to go to Nepal. I imagine that's a very beautiful country. Kind of like Mexico or Switzerland. Although I've actually been to Mexico. Parts of it were nice, although the parts I went to was slightly insufferable. Do I have enough wood now? That's not wood. Where'd he go? Oh. With the cartels. Ah, no. I mean, I'm sure they're there. My issue was when I went to Mexico, we were out in the streets and there was a bunch of chefs and cooks and they were doing street food as they do. And that wasn't entirely the worst part. The worst part for me was because I have asthma and which is ironic because I smoke cigarillos now. But so they have there was a bunch of street cooks, and there was just like the whole street was filled with smoke, and it was really hard for me to breathe. So I didn't care for that part. But other than that, it was pretty good. Anyways, DJ, were you talking about the Mario movie from the 80s with the live action one? Is that what you're talking about? You like the old one? Okay, that's good. I like it too. I don't know if it's just nostalgia or what, but I do like it. I think it's all right. I'd sit down and watch it again. But so this new movie, it's fully animated. It's animated by the people who did like the Minions, okay? Um yes, I can. I just don't have any lanterns right now. And I'm certainly not going to craft them with my limited iron. Um so the new movie is fully animated. It's made by what's it called? The guys who did it's the Illumination is what they're called. They're the guys who did the Minions. And so anyways, it starts off and Bowser's creeping his way through I guess the Mushroom Kingdom in general or whatever. And he pulls up on a castle, and the castle is a bunch of little penguin dudes. And so these little baby penguin, well, I mean, they sound like full-grown adults, but they look like little baby penguins. And they come out, and he's like, this Kamek turtle or whatever is like, everyone behold, King Koopa Bowser or whatever. He breathes fire or something. But then here's the best part. So that he's like, scramble the troops, and then these little penguins come out, and they're like a tenth of the size of the height of Bowser. And he's like, these are all of our mightiest men. Do you yield? And Bowser, who is voiced by Jack Black, just goes, I do not. It's really good. I'm really excited for it. You have no idea. I'm ready for all the dumb jokes that I know I won't like. Like I'm sure there's gonna be potty jokes, poop and fart jokes, because that's what kids love, sadly. But you know, whatever, I guess. Hopefully that's not in there. Super Mario Bros. From 1993. Yeah, this is gonna be a wildly different take, but I'm ready for it. No, that's the live action one where John Leguizamo plays Luigi, and his full name is Luigi Mario, and Mario's full name is Mario. Yoshi was an actual dinosaur, and Toad, the Goombas, were like really, really weird human mushroom-shaped head hybrids. And it was terrifying. But still fun. And they gave the mushroom-headed toad a harmonica. Hey, so can you guys pop out another baby? Do you need bread or something? Is that what we're missing? Here's some bread. Bone. Oh! That's not what I wanted to happen, but that was a cool trick. Red sand, magenta dye, a propagule that I don't need anymore because I already have. I'm so disappointed with their trades. Who wants to buy beetroot? That's disgusting. That's insulting. Man, I thought I had like a bunch of bread or something. Oh, okay, I do. Alright guys, check this out. I'm gonna give you bread, and you're gonna have PG sex. That's all you get is bread. You don't get any carrots. Yes! Oh my gosh, it's so cracked. They don't even need carrots or potatoes or anything. They just do it with bread. Bro. Now I need more beds. Me and my dirty mind. Y'all need to make PG love. It's for the kids. That was pretty weirdly satisfying. I do enjoy it as like a blast from the past kind of thing. 16. I mean, I don't know if that's really much any better, but that's still good. And also still young. Hello? Did I just see a drowned? Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. Okay, still have a shield. Hello? "24, almost 25, and I am 33. The same year Jesus started his ministry. Or the year when he died." Was that an entire gold? No way. I mean, it's all damaged, I bet. No way. Not only was that a drowned in, I think it was full gold armor. I think he dropped all 4 pieces. I think my eyes are blind. You follow the Hindu or Santeria religion. Whoa! Not only was that in the entire gold set of armor, but they're actually pretty good. What is this? Dude, this is cracked. I picked up a new word from the kids. Don't mind me. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1,000,000. Well, I'd spend it all if I could find that Sancho. Slap him dead. I really want to know. You're gonna sell me sticks. Or no, I'm gonna sell him sticks. Wait until you do a job and then finish school. School is overrated. I say this as an unemployed man, yes. However, all you really need is a skill. So if you have a skill, you don't really need anything else. As long as you can learn a marketable skill that people will definitively pay you money for, that's pretty much all you need. Now, could you say, oh yes, but you can learn said skill in school? Yes, that is correct. But you don't have to go to school to learn a skill to make money off of the said skill. Gold, 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 gold. I mean, obviously I didn't learn any skill. Apparently I have some sort of skill because people, not everyone mind you, it's not like I'm Mr. Popular, but some number of people do show up into my streams, some number of people do watch my videos, and some number of people do genuinely have nice things to say about my efforts. So all in all, you know, I've got something going on for me. But if it was like, oh, you know, I'm certainly not a professional. I'm also not the grinder mindset where I'm like constantly like, yeah, we gotta get new content pumped out, get in the editing bay, son. Crank out that video. I have like 2 or 3 more Gobbercore videos I could be making. I have the script written out and recorded already. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm pretty much already ready to go for the second Gobbercore video, and I just haven't done any of it. You're not a stick guy. Like the next part to do now would be to trim down the audio recording and put video on top of said audio recording. And then other than that, I haven't done any of it. And that's going to be getting from... oh, did I finish it? No, obviously I didn't, I guess. The first one was going from nothing to Gobbercore armor, or Gobber armor. And then the next one is defeating the Ender Dragon. Make leather armor. Do I even have leather? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I need 24 pieces of leather. Oh, wow. Shut my mouth and call me Nancy. There we go. The most powerful armor in the entire game. Yeah. Oh yeah, the best armors in the game, dude. Oh, leather and gold. Let me tell you what. Mommy, wow, I'm in the slave trade now. I mean, you're an employee. He's definitely an employee, kids. Namely because he has a bed, and I give him all the bread he wants. Sometimes they don't even want the bread. In some instances, they're literally dying because of the bread, and I shove it down their throat holes anyways. Sometimes you can hear them crying. That's when I just put on my Raycon earbuds. Sponsored by Raycon. Why do I have two shears? Oh my gosh. That was so dumb. An hour and a half. Need to do last patrol. Alright, dude. Oh my gosh. That was so good. So handsome. Thanks. Oh my gosh. That was so funny. Just for me. To go from the villagers crying to drowning them out with Raycon earbuds. I can't remember the whole sales pitch for them, so I'm not going to try to run through them. It doesn't matter, no, I'm getting paid for it anyways. I've sat through a small handful of ads. Normally I just fast forward through them, so I don't want to hear that. But there are some where I actually listen to them. And be like, this is brought to you by Squarespace. If you want to make a website, go to Squarespace. You can use a template. Oh, damn. Dude caught on fast. You don't have to understand the internet or your computer or HTML. It's against the law. All caps, ladies and gentlemen. See ya. I just need one more sheep. How is it I have like a ton of sheep roaming around here earlier, but now I can't find a single one? Dude, what the hell? How did this happen? How did we get here? Which is to say is an achievement. I gotta figure out how to find achievements, see if I still have them all in my main Minecraft map. Come on, y'all. I need horses. I mean, the hell are these things? I need sheep. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, don't do this to me. Come on. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright. So I have sheep, I can start breeding. That scared me right there. Okay, so I have sheep. Now I can start breeding them for a lot of wool. I'm actually genuinely curious as to why I have pigs. I kind of don't really actually need them. Well, look at you adventuring. Get out of my get out of my way. You did that to yourself. Move. God, I keep it PG. I do, though. I actually do. Not just for any sort of intended audience, but just for my own sake. All corrupt communication is evil. It's like Norm MacDonald said, speak ill of the dead. Wait, no, that's wrong. Bro, get out of there. Y'all, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Silly geese. Alright, now I'll just expand that over the course of time to where I actually have a bunch of space for them. So I need a lot of sheep. I might have to kill the pigs. I'll be honest here. I don't know why I started pigs. I have a food source already. Did the guy grow up yet? Oh, he's still a child. Les enfants. I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Hey buddy, do you have... Oh, I don't want you. Wait, what do I want? This guy. I want some... golden carrots. Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, no. I was supposed to save some so I could buy another axe. I don't suppose I have any wood. Not very many. Ooh, but I do. Oh my gosh, I feel so clever. Get all this bamboo. And all this bamboo that somehow I don't know, forgot I had it all. Lined up in a row. Yeah. That's the kind of bamboo I'm after. Only one. Only one what? Or is that I? Only I. Presumably to say that you're the only viewer. This might not be the 6 stick yielding I thought it was going to be. Only one needed a 300. Nice. was like not a whole lot of sticks. Oh, well. Where's the child? Ah. So my issue is that these guys never seem to reset their trades. They only seem to do their trades one time a day. He had work to go do. He is a security guard where he has to do patrols to make sure stuff is up to snuff and all that. And so that's where he went. Man, that's a job I would love to do. Just look over people's stuff and be like, here, keep yourself entertained, don't fall asleep, and make the rounds every hour. Like, you got it, dude. Then I would just bring my computer and play Minecraft. Your mom is a doctor and your dad is in the Navy. Wow. You know you're getting taken care of pretty good. My mom was a housewife. No, I think she worked at a restaurant or something. I think nowadays she cleans the church. And then my dad is Mr. Business Mogul. He does, he buys and sells stuff in bulk. Oh. He's like a one-man operation version of Walmart. It's like a very watered-down explanation of what he does, I guess. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, 6. Still not a whole lot. So I don't want to try cutting down a whole tree. A whole mega tree, I mean, because it'll break on me first. But I don't have any single trees. I guess I'll just go trade what I have and then buy an axe. It's only like 3 emeralds anyways. Oh my gosh, it's Java. I mean, it's Bedrock, so it's going to take a lot longer to even get to where I want to be. But do you have the good trade? You do! Sticks for emeralds and emeralds for arrows. That's the kind of trade I want out of my Fletcher. Oh, I'm out. Oh, that's fine. Whoa! Hey, a cat. Nice. I'm gonna get myself a new axe. Thankfully, it's only $3. Yeah, this is gonna be like the whole life for the next few streams is just straight chopping and trading, and that's it. Oh, I am not looking forward to it. You know, it's like, oh man, how long, how many times have I sat there and just traded with villagers? Numerous, uncountable times. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm liking how this map is turning out. I actually have a house as opposed to a dug-in cave base. But man, having villager traders is just so tedious. On Bedrock, it's even worse. Oh, I guess I should cut down a tree before I go to try to trade. I don't really have anything to trade if I don't cut down a tree. Oh, that my bee left me. That's, you know, that's a thing, sadly. I wonder how long I would last at an auto parts store when I don't understand anything about cars. And someone's just like, hey, oh. And someone's just like, hey man, I got this problem with my car. And I'd be like, yeah, tell me all about it. And they'd tell me all about it, and I'd be like, wow, that's really interesting. I didn't understand a single word you just said to me. Like, no one's going to want to hire me for that. They're like, what do you know about cars? Nothing. How many times have you changed your own oil? 0. How many times have you changed your own brakes? Like once, but it was more like watching my dad do it while I held the flashlight. It was the middle of the day, but you get the point. I didn't really do much. I didn't actually do anything. The last time I needed my brakes changed, I got a guy who knew what he was doing, and also he smoked weed. So I bought him some weed. It's just like, here you go. Here's payment. Please change my brakes. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I want my car to work. In retrospect, I could have just looked up a YouTube video, and that's what I did when my lights didn't work. I was like, oh, how do I change this light bulb in my tail light? And then, you know, it's the modern day and age of current year. So it's like, oh, you just look it up on YouTube and then find a video where a guy gives you the play-by-play. Like, yeah, you do it that way. It's pretty dang easy. That was a lot of logs. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. At this rate, I'm gonna die falling out of a tree. Well, it's not hardcore anyways. I just realized when I was playing music this time, I was just such a poor mood. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million and I spent it all. If I could find that Santa, I don't listen to that song anywhere near enough to actually know the lyrics. There's some people who will swear up and down by that band, and I'm just like, yeah, they're alright. They got good music, I guess, from like the few select songs I've heard. Well, I really wanna know. I'm gonna have to fill in this holes or something. I'm also gonna have to retire this armor set. 44, bro, what is your problem? Why are y'all playing me like this? This guy's got it. Also, trading is so painful. Like, I genuinely don't understand. It's so much better on Java. You prick. I'm gonna do it just to level you up and to get emeralds. Even though this is essentially a waste of money. But I don't really have a whole lot choice in the matter. Other than, it's like, oh, I'll just go, ignore them. And then wait until his trades refresh. Like, why are y'all so stingy? What the hell happened? Also, there was a cat, and I had to leave it alone. Oh, I had one. Whoa. Y'all better only be talking about good things, like how good y'all got it here. How much bread y'all get fed. And like things. I'm just glad they haven't spawned any stupid iron golems. Damn! Now I can start trading iron. But I don't really have any iron, and I don't want to buy bells, so I'll have to get iron. Oh, look at that! Sticks are $64 or whatever. 64 sticks for an emerald. It's disgusting. I do need a bow though. I don't have a bow yet. Get some arrows. Now, when and if I do start running into those dang old iron golems, oh, it's disgusting. Yeah, now I feel like I need a what's it called? A librarian. Oh, now I'm regretting having turned those leathers into non-armor. No. I have to go kill some more cows. And shoot him dead. I really wanna know. How do I not have sugarcane planted somewhere? What the hell is wrong with me? For real, I don't understand. Like, that is objectively one of the first things you do ever. I need, some slabs of some sort. I have, like, no theming at all here. It's just all a bunch of random nonsense. Damn it. Yeah, when I get around to breaking these, they won't fall all into the water. Yeah. Oh, I don't have any wheat for y'all anyways. Do I? Well, no, hang on now. I do, technically. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these pigs. I don't know why I started pigs. I need sheep. Alright, sheep. This is a sheep-only pen now. Hey, sheep. Come get in on this. It'll be funny. You can lay with the other sheep. It'll be very, erotic. There we go. There we go. Now there's more babies. Now there's 6 sheep, and then next time I do that, there will be 9. And I can start getting a sheep collection going on down there. Alright. breed them all one last time and then wail on the adults, and I'll get many a wool. And I can use that wool to make beds, and then I can make that beds to make mining for netherite. So what do I have now? So we have the trees, and the trees are spruce trees finally, jungle trees, standard oak, dark oak, and then also last time I got these mangrove wood trees. Perfect, perfect. I have birch somewhere. I guess I thought I did. I'm sure I have the saplings for them. If not, I think, yeah, there's a forest like right there. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not hurting for birch. So let's see. Dark oak, oak, jungle. Oh man. Yeah, I gotta go cut down more spruce. I'm running out of that. But that's fine. This is okay. I have backup meat if I ever need it. Oh, I have almost a whole stack of carrots here. I'm not too worried about it. So how do I make, here's a stack of that. Here's a stack of this. Do I cook it? Packed mud. Do I cook packed mud? Mud bricks. And I'd shoot her dead, but I really wanna know. Mud bricks. Light this up so I don't have to worry about mobs spawning in here. And do half slabs so I can... Do half slabs so I can cheat and fill this in with less. I'll have to tell DJ about the whole mob vote thing going on. See which one he wants to vote for. The rascal is the only good option. The tough golem seems kind of lame. And then the sniffer seems even more lame. Like, oh, you get seeds. Yeah, you want seeds, just break the grass, dude. The rascal is so cool. Because not only do you get to play hide and seek with it, which is just pretty sick, but then he'll give you a free gift for doing so. Like, that's just so cool. But then again, I don't know. I don't know how hard it is going to be to play hide and seek with this thing. It could not even be fun for all I know. That was the opposite of what I meant to do. For some reason I want this there. But anyways, that's so much better. I mean, this can just be filled in with dirt as is. There, so I can stop like almost dying on my way over here. Yeah. And my sheep are getting along okay. And all my sheep eat wheat. They all eat wheat now, don't you worry. They all eat wheat, so don't you worry. They all eat wheat, alright. Oh, man. I feel like the only thing I did today was get spruce. I mean, a little bit more than just that happened, but that's like the only memorable thing that I did achieve. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, so the next time I do this, it'll be 12 sheep. I moved some bamboo over. I got dark oak, but then I already had dark oak. I don't know, man. I guess I didn't really do too much today. Mostly exploring and storytelling. All I know is the hardest part going forward is going to be pleasant to this lady instead of just treating her like the that she is. That's the common courtesy I fully support. And the thing is, it's not exactly courteous. It's certainly not the Christian way. Oh. Well, anyways, I'm probably going to want like 1 or 2 more Fletchers, and then I gotta start finding some cows to murder. Because now I need more leather. It's either that or I start fishing for it. Oh, speaking of. Damn, maybe I should have some cows down there too. Because now I'm going to need some leather. I do donkeys? give leather? I mean, that one didn't. Oh man, those llamas didn't drop leather either. What are you kidding me? Bruh. Come on. What is this? Like, seriously, there's no leather in here? That's messed up, dude. That's messed up. I'm regretting not leading the cows in with wheat and then breeding them. Oh, oh, oh. Please tell me there's another cow over here. Yes! Come with me, and you'll be in a very small, enclosed, and cramped space. Whoa, that seemed weird. Almost seemed like the pigs were following me too. Like, y'all are doing that wrong. Stop doing that. Come on, cows. Get in this house. 1, 2, perfect. Cow 1, cow 2, breed. And I can slowly but surely turn this into a proper little space. Not right now, though. I'm gonna eat food, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So yeah, get those guys up in number, because I need a lot of cows for extra leather. And then once I have enough leather, I can just kill off the cows and keep only the sheep. A cat. Well, I actually do have leads in every single chest. Also, how do I not have string? Oh, I'm blind. Till you've reached that pure inebriation, though the beer may be free, you're just renting it from me. You've got to look your best tonight, you tubby little parasite, 'cause there's a lucky lady and she's waiting for you. A spurt, a squirt of something just for Ellen, and you'll see that she will find you so compelling, 'cause this, that she'll be smelling won't be coming from your bum. I know you want to spin that whore all across the dancing floor, but boy, before you do a single twirl, you must impress that effervescent, self-possessing, no BSing Down syndrome girl. I don't remember all the words, but man, that is easily one of the best songs Family Guy has ever put to song. We'll try a tie and boutonniere of yellow with a rose that shows that you're a classy fellow with the posh panache of Jefferson and Monticello, busting out a mile with style. Probably need like at least 3 fishes. Whoa. Whoa, okay. I just figured I'd get a couple of fish or something. I didn't know I'd start getting loot so soon. Apparently I should just have a fishing stream. Also, I've been thinking about downloading Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel to my phone. And then, trying to reconnect it with my computer. I don't think it'll let me. I think I'll just start all the way over. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to have all the cards I already have. Busting out a mile with style. We'll try a tie and boutonniere of yellow with a rose that shows that you're a classy fellow with the posh panache of Jefferson and Monticello, busting out a mile with style. You must impress that effervescent, self-possessing, no BSing Down syndrome girl. Damn it, it was coming too. I was like, come on, come on, bite it before he gets to me. Bite the fish before it bites me. With any luck, I'll just pull up a perfectly fine, perfect and ready and raring to go fishing rod. Let's see if I can catch this cat, or if it's even still in here. No, of course not. I'll try it next time. I'll just do a whole bunch of fishing. But boy, before you do a single twirl, you must impress that kitty cat impersonating. There's like a whole list at near the end. It starts getting faster and faster. As of Monday, shoelace tying. Down syndrome girl. Obviously, I'll never do it justice, but that sure as hell is not going to stop me from singing it and having a damn good time. You must possess that effervescent, self-possessing, no BSing down syndrome girl. Wow, that is... it's not that expensive. I'm trying to throw together the cost of an anvil. I'm noticing I don't have one already. It's getting late and I don't want to do this anymore. I'm getting tired anyways. I'm going to call it a night. So anyone who's here, past, present, or future, I thank you very much for hanging out and spending any amount of your time with me. I think it's really cool of you and I appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you next time, where I will start with some fishing. I guess I set up a farm too, that's pretty neat. But then I'll do some fishing and more chopping and trading and more cow breeding or sheep breeding. whatever. It's gonna be more of all of that. It's gonna be a laugh riot, and maybe I'll even be in a better mood. But until then, bye.